Hi viewers, welcome back to another episode of Bali. In today's video, I'm going to talk about the things you need to know before traveling to Bali. We recently visited Bali and the nearby islands, and I'm going to share my experience with you about the trip. So let's go start the video. Bali is a tropical island in Indonesia and a very popular destination. It has an area of 2,200 square miles and a population of 4.5 million. It is the only Hindu majority province in Indonesia with 86% practicing Balinese Hinduism. Bali is a magical blend of colorful culture, friendly people, stunning nature, countless activities, tropical weather, culinary delights, vibrant nightlife, and beautiful accommodation. Bali is rated regularly as one of the best travel destinations in the world, and that is for a very good reason. There is something great for everyone to explore and discover. Most airlines will arrive at the main airport of Bali International Airport. As of January 2023, visitors from 86 countries are eligible for visa on arrival. Visa on arrival means you are eligible to stay 30 days with a fee of 500,000 IDR, which is $35 and can also be extended up to another 30 days. Where to get a SIM card in Bali? There are a lot of SIM card vendors at the airport as you come out of the immigration and customs. You can get SIM cards from them and they can get it activated in a few minutes. Telkomsel is good and has good coverage in Bali as well as in the surrounding islands. Simpati card deal by Telkomsel gets you 25 GB of data for around $11. Only data is needed as WhatsApp is all you need for communication in Bali. At the time of our travel, the currency rate was $1 equals to 15,000 Indonesian rupiah. My suggestion is never exchange money at the airport as they always give you low rates and charge higher fees. On your way from the airport to the hotel, you'll see plenty of money exchange shops with higher rates for dollars and no hidden fees. Make sure you exchange your money in Bali for better rates before you head out to the islands. How many days do you need in Bali? You can comfortably see all the major attractions in Bali Island in 6 to 7 days. In your initial stay in Bali, consider these 3 areas to book your hotel. Canggu, a resort village on the southern side of Bali, famous for its beautiful nature, great surf and amazing food. The nearby Seminyak resort area has high-end shops and restaurants. Just south of Seminyak, the beachside town of Kura is known for its nightlife and shopping. In the remaining 3 to 4 days, you must stay in Ubud, the cultural hub of Bali, home of the monkey forest, magnificent rice terraces, and beautiful waterfalls. If you have few more days, then go to Nusa Penida to see the iconic Kelengking beach, where the cliffs form the shape of a T-Rex, and other attractions in and around the island, including snorkeling to see the manta rays and colorful fishes, adjacent islands like Nusa Lembongan and Nusa Kelenggan. 3 days in Nusa Penida is enough to cover the major attractions and activities. For an additional 2 to 3 days, you can go and visit the Gili Islands that are about 2-hour boat ride from Bali or Nusa Penida. The Gili Islands consist of 3 small islands, Gili T, Gili Meno and Gili Air. Out of these 3 islands, Gili T has seen most of the developments due to much tourist activities on the east side of the island. These are very much laid-back islands with no motorized vehicles and abundant marine lives and coral formations. You'll truly feel like going back in time and get a sense of tranquility while visiting these islands. I'll give you more details on the things to see and do in the later section of this video. During our visit in Bali, we stayed a total of 13 days. Out of these 13 days, we stayed 3 days in Canggu, 3 days in Nusa Penida, 3 days in Gili Trawangan, and 4 days in Ubud. How to get around in Bali? There are 3 ways you can get around Bali: taxi, rental car or bike, and rideshare like Grab or Gojek. You can use the app for the Bluebird taxi for pickup and drop-off services as well, and you can pay by your credit card on the app, which is very convenient. I didn't see much public transportation as everyone seems to have a bike or car. I didn't get to use Grab or Gojek, but I have heard they are pretty good. I did use Bluebird taxi app to and from Seminyak and Canggu, and it was fast, convenient and cheap. When you hail a taxi, make sure it is a genuine metered Bluebird taxi by looking at the logo on top, as there are fake ones out there. How to travel between cities or islands in Bali? In general, transportation cost in Bali is cheap. We mostly used a rental car with the driver and gas, and the cost was around $45 for the whole day. As a party of 3, having a rental car allowed us to visit our desired attractions in less time. Keep in mind, traffic is very bad in Bali and the roads are also very narrow, so going from one place to another place can take hours. So when you go to one area of the island, try to cover all the attractions there before getting out of that area. If you're going to Nusa Penida, then there are fast boats that are leaving every day, mostly in the morning time from the Sanur ferry port. For Gili Islands, the fast boats are leaving from Sarangan, Amed and Padang Bai. There are plenty of companies that offer the boat services to Nusa Penida and Gili Islands. To see the boat schedules, you can visit 12go.com and see the company names and the departure dates and times. I like to deal with the boat companies directly, so I looked up the schedule and went to the boat company website to pay directly for the tickets. I bought my tickets to Nusa Penida from iDollar Express at idollarexpress.com. They are a reputable company and are on time with their schedules. I paid around $10 per person for the one-way ticket from Sanur Port to Nusa Penida. If you don't like to buy tickets in advance, you can just show up at the Sanur ferry port in the morning and buy tickets from one of the many companies there. From Nusa Penida, we didn't come back to Bali. We took a boat from Nusa Penida to Gili Trawangan. I used a boat company called Wijaya Buyuk to confirm my tickets via WhatsApp. Then on the day of the journey, I paid them cash for the tickets at the port. Wijaya Buyuk is also a reputable and reliable company with bigger boats and on-time departures. I paid around $30 per person for the one-way boat ride to Gili Trawangan. I'll put their WhatsApp number in the description box below. To go from Gili T to Bali, I used a boat company called Blue Water Express. I bought tickets in advance from their website bluewaterexpress.com and they sent me the e-ticket via email. The ticket booking process was fast and hassle-free. I paid $50 per person one way to Padangbai port from Gili T. Blue Water Express is supposedly the best boat company out there with good reputation. However, on the day of our journey, they had 1 hour delay in departure. Where to stay in Bali, Nusa Penida and Gili T? To cover all the major attractions in Bali, I will recommend staying a minimum of 6 to 7 days. 3 days in southern Bali in one of the major cities like Kuta, Seminyak or Canggu. All these 3 areas offer a wide varieties of hotels and food options. Kuta and Seminyak are good for shopping and Canggu is good for cafes and surfing. We stayed 3 nights in Canggu area as we wanted to explore the cafes there. We rented a villa with a private pool from Villa Berawa close to the Berawa beach and lot of cafes. We paid $520 for 3 nights. I booked it via Expedia. Towards the end of the trip, we stayed in Ubud, the center part of the island. Ubud is considered the cultural hub of Bali, so a trip to Ubud is a must when you are in Bali. We stayed 4 nights, 3 full days there to explore the areas in and around Ubud. In Ubud, you should stay close to the center of the town to walk to the restaurants and shopping areas. We stayed in Ubud Village Hotel, which is located center of the town, close to the monkey forest and many restaurants and shopping places. Ubud Palace is also walking distance from this hotel. We booked a rooftop villa with 1 bedroom with a master bed and a single bed. Although the hotel is located in the center of the town, yet our stay in the villa was quiet as it was on the top of the building. We paid $597 for 4 nights that included top-class breakfast as well. I also booked it by Expedia. Now let's talk about the stay in Nusa Penida. When you go to Nusa Penida, make sure you land on the west side port called Banjar Niwa Harbor, as all the major hotels are on the west side of the island. We stayed at the hotel called Swavit Garden Cottages that was located 10-minute car drive from the harbor. The hotel also provides free shuttle to and from the port. We stayed 3 nights in this hotel and paid $310 total for 2 villas, each having a queen bed and attached bathroom. The price also includes breakfast. The hotel owners are very helpful. They helped us book tours on the island as well as snorkeling in the waters of Nusa Penida. They also helped us book a day trip to Nusa Lembongan. We were able to use the free shuttle to go to the nearby restaurants for dinner as well. I booked this hotel via booking.com. As for the hotels in Gili Islands, Gili Trawangan is the most populated and developed among the 3 islands. So you want to stay on the east side of Gili T to maximize your enjoyment there. The island itself is not that big and you can go around the whole island in an hour on a bike. One thing to point out is there is no motorized vehicle on this island. You have to either rent a horse cart, bike or walk on foot to explore this island. Staying on the east side of the island will allow you to walk to the nearby restaurants. We stayed at Pearl of Trawangan, located 5 minutes horse cart ride from the port. We booked the Soar family room for 3 nights for $347. That included high-end gourmet breakfast as well. The hotel is 5-minute walk to the center of the town and the night market, which is the major attraction on the island. There are quite a few things to see and do in Bali and surrounding areas. Of course, the great Kesak dance in Uluwatu temple, natural beauty of Tirtha Ganga and Pura Lempayang temple in East Bali, surfing in Canggu beaches, cafe hopping in Canggu area, shopping in Kura and Seminyak, the iconic Kelengking beach and snorkeling in Nusa Penida, island hopping in Gili Islands, night market in Gili T to experience the local Indonesian food, monkey forest and rice terraces in Ubud, Balinese dance at Ubud Palace, silver jewelry making and Balinese cooking classes in Ubud, and many amazing waterfalls are just to name a few. Please go to my channel to watch my sightseeing videos in all of these places. I'll also put the links to these videos in the description box below. Bali is famous for its delicious and mouth-watering food. We are very happy with our food experience in Bali and its surrounding islands. Please see my Bali, Nusa Penida and Gili Islands food videos to get an in-depth idea of the food choices in Bali. I put the video links in the description box below. Tipping is not a standard in Bali. In fact, all restaurants include a service charge, typically 10% of the bill amount. Therefore, tipping is not necessary unless you are very happy with the food and service and want to give some extra money as tips. In most places, we paid by cash as not all restaurants have credit card machines, so keep plenty of cash to pay the bills. Traffic jam is a big issue in Bali, so keep extra time in your hand whenever you're going somewhere to account for the lost time in traffic jam. When doing souvenir shopping, be ready to bargain for the prices, as the asking prices are always hiked up than the usual price. In Bali, you can go to Krishna, a fixed price shop with lot of collections for your souvenir shopping. When you go to places, you'll see kanang sari, daily Balinese offerings. They are usually made of bamboo containers and include rice, flowers, incense, fruits and spices. Try not to step on them as a respect to their religion and culture. Bali roads are narrow and crowded, so if you're not comfortable driving a scooter, don't do it. You'll also have to drive on the left side of the road. Do not drink tap water anywhere in and around Bali. Always drink bottled water, which is available everywhere. Most of our hotels also provided bottled water daily. Always agree on a price before you get in a taxi or ask the driver to turn the meter on. In my opinion, Bluebird taxis are the safest option. I use them a few times with my phone app without any hassle. Look for the Bluebird sign on top of the taxi, as there are some fake Bluebird taxis out there as well. When visiting the temples in Bali, it is important to dress appropriately out of respect for the local culture and traditions. Both men and women should wear clothing that covers their knees. Sarongs and sashes are often provided at the temple entrances for visitors to cover up any exposed areas. In all the temples we visited, sarongs are included in the entry fee. Don't pay any extra money for sarong rental. When traveling to islands on boat, try covering your luggage with a plastic to save your luggage and clothes from getting wet, as the luggage are kept on top of the boat deck and they usually get wet during the journey. Always keep cash to pay for the things, as most of the places don't take credit cards. And last but not least, beware of your belongings like any new place you visit, and safeguard your wallet and purse, especially in crowded tourist places. With that, I would like to end today's video. I hope I was able to provide some useful information about Bali. Please don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to see more videos like this. Also, check out all my Bali videos in the description box below to get in-depth idea on hotels, food and places to visit in different areas and islands in and around Bali. I will see you in my next video. Until then, take care and goodbye.